Welcome to Chillin' 101. We hope this video helps.
You take out the batteries and note polarity. This prevents confusion later. Once done, open seams with a plastic pry tool and remove screws. Keep them organized. Make sure to inspect the circuit board and rubber keypad visually. Look for corrosion, sticky grime, or torn conductive pads. Use a cotton swab soaked in isopropyl to clean surfaces. This dissolves oils and improves contact. Move deliberately, but quickly so parts don't get lost, and you can see the next problem area clearly. You focus on the conductive pads and the corresponding circuit traces now, because these are the usual culprits. First, gently clean carbonized pads with isopropyl and a soft brush to remove residue. This restores conductivity. If pads are worn, lightly trace with a soft graphite pencil or apply conductive ink. Both rebuild the contact surface. Make sure to let paints or solvents dry completely before reassembly. Once satisfied, test button response by temporarily reassembling and reinserting batteries. You reassemble the remote carefully, aligning the rubber keypad and any domes so each button sits squarely over its contact. Once closed and screwed, insert batteries and test every button. Press firmly and observe the device response. If some buttons still fail, reopen and recheck pad alignment or redo conductive repairs. Misalignment is common. As a last resort, replace the rubber pad or the whole remote. And if available, use an infrared tester or camera to see if the remote emits a signal when you press buttons.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.